Hey everybody, this is Nick from Arcade Hunters, and before I start off this video, I would like to thank the people that posted the pictures that I used in the beginning of the video, so I'd like to give them credit. First thanks goes to arcadeflyers.com for the two flyers that you saw of Street Fighter, the one with the front and the back of it, and the picture of the cabinet came from Clog, the killer list of video games. So thank you guys for having those pictures, so I was able to pretty much show off what the original arcade game looked like. And when I was doing my research for this game, it's really hard to find actual pictures of the machine. And I think that's because there's really not that many of them left. Because the way you played Street Fighter in the arcades originally was you didn't have the 6 buttons that represented the punches and kicks. Instead, they had these giant pneumatic pads, one marked punch and one marked kick. And pretty much what you did was you hit the pad with your fist or your palm or something like that, and it would determine how hard of a punch that Kennery you did. So instead of having the buttons, it just pretty much determined from how hard you hit it. And the very first time I ever saw the game was when I was a kid in Disney World. They had one in the Contemporary Hotel, and I remember seeing two teenagers, and they were really beating the hell out of the machine and having no idea what the hell it was doing. I remember watching them play, and later in the night they ended up leaving, and I went and I put 50 cents in, and the game really didn't work right. And it pretty much shows if you do play this game even today with better controls, the game is very, very floaty, the controls are very delayed, and with me playing it on my Easy Cap, it makes it much worse. And trying to pull out moves like right there, I'm really surprised I got off as many fireballs when I recorded this video as I did. And right there I did an actual hurricane kick. I was really surprised with that. And in the American version, they change up the way the characters say things. So they say Psycho Fire for Fireball, Dragon Punch, and Hurricane Kick. But if you play the Japanese version, they do say the Hadouken, and I forgot how to say the Hurricane Kick, but they'll also say Sharuken for the Dragon Punch. And wow, I did pull up a Dragon Punch there. And the thing with the special moves is, while they are really, really hard to do, if you can pull them off, you're pretty much knock off pretty much almost all of your opponent's health, and it's really insane. It's just like going to pull out a gun on a knife fight. So right here we're going to check out the one bonus stage in the game. Check this out. Yes, a lot like Test Your Might in Mortal Kombat. So it has that thing where you can do the you get extra bonus points. And in this game, you cannot play as any other character. You just basically have Ken and Ryu, and they're just palette swaps. They both play identical to each other. So if you ever play a versus game with somebody else, that's all you can play as. Now, I would really love to see this game at the Fun Spot Classic Arcade Museum. It does fall in their parameters of being a classic arcade game, since it's from 1987. It'll take games up to 1988. So if any of you guys have a original Street Fighter cabinet and you'd like to donate and put it up in the museum, because I mean, this game really deserves, while it's not that good playing, for what it started with the entire fighting game boom of the 1990s, and even still today, because we're still playing fighting games. And there were other games that were out there, like Yuri 8 Kung Fu from Konami, and other games like that, but this is one of the games that people will remember. And this version that you're seeing is a lot better than Fighting Street on TurboGrafx 16, pretty much because it doesn't have any load times. They actually were very good with the load times on the PS2 version. And it has, the sounds are pretty good, but all the characters have, just these weird, muffled audio tones, and every character says what string. But there's other guys, all like you, all over the world. So, I actually pulled off 2 fireballs. I cannot believe that. So, this is Street Fighter from 1987. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll be back with an actual good Street Fighter game, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Thanks for watching.
Look, friends, but don't forget the remaining goals, thank you, all over the world.